Just a bit tighter there. Make sure that happens to you. There we go. Yeah, there we are. Looks pretty good in there now. Yeah. Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't hear you come in. You know me, I just get so wrapped up with me work. Sometimes I don't hear when people come in. Kendra said the shop could be on fire and I wouldn't notice if I was engrossed in something. She's probably right. Anyway, good to see you. What can I do for you? Oh, you just sort of popped in. Okay. I like it when you just sort of pop in. Oh, this? Well, this for now is really just a prototype. It's something I've been working on for a little while. It's still got a bit of a ways to go, but basically this is a design that I sketched years and years and years ago. And as I was doing my spring cleaning, I came across all of these old sketches. I may have actually shown you some of these, but I just sort of got reminded of ideas that I had for different things. Like this one here, sort of a helmet for when you're up in those airships I was telling you about. Or this one, it's sort of a helmet that lets you breathe underwater. It's a real big one. It would be quite heavy. You'd need a whole suit to go with it, of course. This was actually for a deep diving apparatus. It was a prototype that a friend and I were working on. A brilliant man by the name of Jules. Yeah. I think Vernon was his first name. Vernon Jules. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, that one. I forget what this one was for. It was sort of in like some sort of an emergency where there was gases in the atmosphere that you couldn't breathe. You know, just different designs for things like that. But then I found this page here. And this one is full of all sorts of designs that we were going to use on a desert expedition into the wilds. You know, the wilds are south of Maladia. They're largely uninhabited from what I've heard. But there are some ancient ruins there, and apparently the ancient peoples who used to live there were absolutely brilliant. Had inventions and things in their cities that were well beyond their time. Far beyond anything that you or I have ever seen before. So we were going to lead an expedition there and see what we could find. And of course with the Blythorn incident, of course none of that ever happened. But I've still got the sketches for the gear that we were going to make. Yeah. See, travelling in the desert, it poses a very unique set of problems that normally you don't have to worry about in a place like Maladia. You know, things like the sun beating down on you for hours and hours. No trees to travel under, no cover to speak of. You're just exposed to the sun for a very long time. And of course the wind, the sandstorms, things like that. Again, no cover for things like that. Even if you were planning on travelling by camel or caravan or something like that, you would still need protection. So we came up with all sorts of different designs, different goggles and masks and things like that would still work, even if there was all sorts of sand, all sorts of things like that. So yeah, most of them had filters on them, like this one you can see, so that it would filter out the dust, anything else in the air. You could still breathe clean air. So I was looking through this, and my wheels just sort of started turning, and I started making up a prototype for one of the mask designs on there. So this is a filtration mask. So these two little circles right here, can see they've got all those little tiny holes in there. And then on the other side there's sort of a filter system. So it filters out the bad in the air and feeds you nice clean air to breathe from. It's made of a very breathable leather, one that's sturdy but not too thick. You know, in the heat, the desert, you don't want something that's really thick that's going to feel heavy on your face. You want something that is still a bit breathable, protective, but you know, not stifling you. That's the problem with wearing masks. It's very good to wear masks. It's a very important thing. Keep yourself safe, keep other people safe. But let's face it, sometimes it's inconvenient. So if you can use a material that is a bit lightweight, it helps, that sort of thing. But the filters here really do most of the work. I put in lots of different rivets, obviously. Keep it nice and sturdy so that whatever you come up against in the desert, it should stay intact. Yeah, the straps on the back, adjustable of course, so you can always be comfortable. And then regardless of what else you're wearing, if you've got a helmet or any sort of head coverings, you know, we've got a few different head covering designs here, keep you safe from the sun, then no matter what you're wearing underneath, you would still be able to wear this comfortably. And then you just buckle it right back there, just like that. Yeah. Now, obviously, I'm probably not going to be going to the desert anytime soon. I don't mean I can't wear this, even just around the shop, you know, when I'm working on things, when I'm welding, when I've got fire or smoke or something like that, or even just, you know, different elements. I've been dabbling in alchemy a bit more too, so always good to have just something protective for things like that. I mean, who knows, maybe even once everything starts to bloom around here, you know, some people get all stuffed up and sick from different plants blooming. Maybe they could wear something like this and breathe freely all spring. Anyway, it may never get used for its real purpose, but it was at least fun to relive the memory of everything we were going to do in the desert. Our expedition that we were planning. Good to just keep the old inventive wheels turning. Like I said, it could be useful in other places too. I'm not sure that it would be strong enough to filter out water. That's a good thought, it's a good thought. But I'm not sure that the filters would hold up very long underwater to filter out all the water. It mostly is made to filter out bad things in the air. Although maybe I'll have to make one of those someday too, yeah. A mask. Helps you breathe underwater. I mean, I've got the design over here for the helmet. But like I said, that one was going to be pretty bulky. You know, that's a pretty heavy one. Yeah, maybe a mask. Maybe a mask would work okay. You'd still have to have air tanks or something though. Maybe a pumping system? I don't know. Possibilities. Lots of possibilities. You'd like one of these? Are you planning on travelling to the desert anytime soon? It just seems useful. Well, I suppose. You've got the helmet and the goggles already. Might as well have a nice protective mask to go with it too, right? Just in case. Just in case. Big adventurer like you. Never know where you'll end up, do you? Well, this one really is just a prototype. I don't think that it would really fit you all that well. I mean, here, we could try it if you want. Here. Hold still. Let's just... hold that up right there. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I would like it to fit a bit more snugly, especially up here under your eyes. You know, it doesn't really do any good if it's filtering out sand and dust, but then some of it still sort of squeaks through on the sides. No, I would want to make you a custom one, for sure. Yeah. But I mean, if you wanted one, I could do that. Yeah, I could make one just for you. Sure. Yeah, why not? This was fun to make. I got sort of the kinks ironed out in this one, so I should be able to make you one no problem now. Yeah. You know, I will probably need to take some new measurements for you. Yeah. I know I've measured you before and I've gotten, you know, when I made your goggles and your helmet and things like that. I'm not sure that I got very in-depth measurements for sort of the bottom half of your face. Obviously, like I said, I want a mask like that to really, really fit you. So I might need to just take some quick measurements of you, if that's all right. Okay, great. Yeah, let me just get all of these out of the way. Lots of fun sketches in here. Lots of fun sketches. But, where is my... Here we go. It's my measurements book. I think you're in here somewhere. You may even be in here more than once, really. Sometimes I forget that I've already taken measurements of someone. Let's see. Where are you? There we go. Yeah, okay. See, I took a few sort of basic measurements, but mostly I was focusing around the eyes and your sort of forehead and circumference of your head and things like that. Yeah, I want to take some more in-depth ones of the lower half of your face, your jawline, you know, your neck, things like that, so I can make sure that I've got that to fit snugly. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long though. I should be okay. Alright, let's see, where did my caliper go? Ah, here we are. Okay, shall we get started? What? No, I'm not gonna hurt you with this. It's a measuring device. You know, it helps you get really accurate measurements of different parts of a person's face. You're not always able to measure those sorts of things with a straight line, even a measuring tape or something like that. Sometimes something like this is quite useful. You know, you can just sort of gently place it by their ears like this, and then you take it out and you can measure that space, or it's got measurements down here too, you know, so you can tell by how far it's open what the measurement is. Yeah, it's quite accurate. That's a good tool. Is that alright if I use that today? Okay. I promise it ain't scary. Okay. So we'll use this. We'll get just some measurements around here. Is it alright if I get close to you and touch you? Okay, thank you. Where did my self-inking quill? Good. Alright, let's get started. So, first off, let's see. Should probably start with ear to ear. Be a good first measurement, okay? So you just hold nice and still there. We're just going to take this. Just line that up, right. There we are. Okay. Alright. Put that down. Okay, good. Now, I do also want to get some measurements around your jawline too. So there might be parts that feel a bit funny. I'm just sort of going from sort of the most defined angle of your cheekbone, okay? Okay, again, just hold nice and still for me. You can sort of relax your jaw too. I want this to fit nicely when you're not clenched up or anything like that. Okay. Good. And that is okay. There we are. Good. Alright. Now I'm going to measure the width of your nose, just like that, okay? Okay, just hold still for me. There we are. Okay. Alright, good. Alright. I want to get the height of your nose too, okay? So I'm going to go sort of this way here. Get right in there. There we go. Okay. Good. Alright. Now let's get some measurements. I want to get some spots on your jawline here. So sort of right where your jaw starts to curve right here. From there to there. That'll be sort of the base of the mask there. I want that to be able to fit nice and snugly. Okay, good. Right. Jaw. Curve. Okay. Good, good, good. Now I want to get the length of your jaw here, so I'm going to start again at that moment, that little curve right there, and go to the tip of your chin, okay? So just hold real still. Do this on both sides. Get it lined up there. Okay. Alright, another side over here. Doing a great job holding still. Just stay nice and relaxed for me. Okay, that is okay. No one's face is perfectly symmetrical, so important to get the measurements on both sides. You know that though, don't you? You're a pro. Okay, now I want to get basically from the edge of your nose here to your ear, okay? That'll be a nice flat part of the mask, and then I'll put a bit of a curve in there for your nose. But I want this part to lay nice and flush so that nothing can sort of get in, you know, from the top. So just line that up from your nose there to the ear. There we are, good. Okay. Alright, and then other side over here, from this side of your nose to your other ear, there. There, just like that. Okay, good, good, good. Alright, good, 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 good. Now I'd like to get basically from here, your cheekbone, right where your cheekbone sort of protrudes there, down to your jawline there, okay? We'll do that again on both sides. Just about there. Good. Okay. Other side again. Good. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to remember all the measurements that I took of myself. Well, we'll need your mouth, of course. So I want you to first just sort of relax your mouth. Keep it in just sort of a nice neutral position, okay? Just like this. Okay, good. The width right there then. Alright, good. Alright, now give me a nice wide smile, as wide as you can go, okay? Good, good, good. Perfect. You have a lovely smile. Have I ever told you that? Okay, good. Alright, and now I want that relaxed again, okay? I'm going to go up and down this time. Just nice and neutral. Good, good. Thank you. There. Okay. Good. Alright, and now open your mouth nice and wide this way. Perfect, thank you. Just go from there to there. There we are. Perfect. got to make sure that, you know, when you're speaking, it's not going to be uncomfortable, of course. Okay, so now I want to get basically from the base of your nose right here down to the tip of your chin, all right? And we're going to do that again, sort of with your mouth closed in that neutral position, and then with your mouth open, okay? Okay. Good, good. So start with the mouth in the neutral position there for me. Thank you. That lined up. Perfect. Okay. All right. Now, open up again for me, please. Thank you. Get that lined up right under the nose. Perfect. Okay. Good, 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 good. Now, I'd like to get from the base of your nose again, just to the top of your lip there. Make sure that that part stays nice and comfortable. Good, okay. Yes, all right. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to get from your bottom lip right here to the tip of your chin, okay? Good. Okay, now could you smile for me again? That sort of changes the position of your chin a bit. Good. That measurement too. Wonderful. Okay, there we are. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. I think that should be good for your mouth. Let's get a few more. Just want to sort of get, you know, around here by your jaw a bit more. So just hold still for me. I want to get sort of right here. Just want to make sure that that fit is nice and snug around the bottom too. Okay, then over on this side. Same thing there. Okay, perfect. Good, 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 good. Now, I've already got the circumference of your head from your goggles, so I don't need that one again, but I'd like to just get a bit down your neck, if that's all right with you. Okay, don't worry, I'll be incredibly gentle. Just touching the skin, not pressing at all, of course. Of course. But just go right down here by your neck. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to take a few different measurements, just sort of up and down your neck here. Okay, good. And down here. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, write those down. Not that your mask will go all the way down here. Although if you'd like, I could actually add a sort of a cloth piece down here that would cover your neck. That might be nice in the heat and everything. Okay, well, you think about it. You don't have to decide right now. It'll take me a little while to make this part for you, so you think about it. I could easily add sort of a cloth piece down there. Or you could also just wear a very lightweight scarf, you know, just sort of wrap it around you and then you can take it on and off as you go. Yeah, okay, of course, yeah, that sounds good too. It's a bit more versatile, isn't it? Okay, now I'd like to just get a measurement of sort of the height of your neck there too, okay? So just hold nice and still, and again, just hold your head sort of straight, doesn't have to be. Yeah, don't tip up on me or anything. There we go. All right. Good. Good, good. You are an excellent subject when you're just sitting so I can take measurements. You would be surprised how many people are not still at all when you're trying to take their measurements. They're squirming around and not holding a position that you ask them to. It can make it take a very long time. But You're very good at sitting. I'm sure you never thought you'd get a compliment for sitting, did you? Well, you just did. Okay, now just a few more around here, just to make sure that I've got everything that I need. Okay, good. Right. Alrighty. There's one more over here, and one more on the other side. I think we should be good to go. Okay. Good. Over here. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, perfect. Excellent. I think I've got what I need there. Because I've got the measurements from your goggles here too, I can make sure that, you know, when you wear your goggles and you wear your mask, that they won't, you know, hit each other. You've only got so much space on your face. Got to make sure that we don't overlap, eh? Well, I think that that should be everything that I need. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I should have this done. I mean, I'll start working on it tonight. Hopefully in a few days. Maybe up to a week. No, well, this one took me about a week to make, but since I've already made one, I sort of know the process of it now, so I bet I could get it done in a few days. I want to do it right, of course, you know. Make sure that these filters and that the contour here really, really matches your face well. But you come back in a few days. Or just find me at the tavern, or I'll find you. I know where to find you. And, yeah, we'll get that all sorted for you. Okay. And I hope that you find a good use for it. Like I said, you're probably not going to be traversing into the wilds anytime soon, but I guess you never know, do you? Big adventurer like you. Well, thanks for stopping by. Brass Menagerie. Any other strange or unusual things that you think you might need? Stop on by. If I don't have it, I'll find a way to make it. Alright, well, have a good rest of your day. See you later. Okay. That should be pretty simple. Where do those other filters go? Somewhere around here. Ah, here they are. Make sure I got enough rivets too. Yeah, it should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, perfect. Perfect.